Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. In today's video, we will take a look at the current Dragon tournament. There is currently a 3x drop rate for the speed gear, which is like the best event in the game. But also, Plarium did something, and the Dragon tournament is using only epics, okay? And I was like, what could we be doing? Because this is a clear the dragon in as a few turns as possible. Whenever you see as turns as possible, so you need to finish the turn the run as fast as possible. And we have, this is like a decent tournament. We have a soul stone, we have an ancient shard, and we do need those. Otherwise, you have to skip. You can't skip those. And this is actually decent. Doing 1400 to get 200 coins. That's actually probably the only tournament. Hopefully, the Fire Knight and the Ice Golem ones give us 200 as well. Because those, usually to get to 200, you have to open around the 12 sacred shards, or 12 or 8, I don't remember. So yeah, having these 200 coins is actually decent, so I don't recommend to skip this tournament. But what to do? So usually in turn-based tournaments, you have to farm the highest stages. So in today's video, I will try to build the team for a stage 9. I put a team already, and the team is basically Royal Guard, Venomage, Dark Kale. His name is Dark, right? Yeah, Dark Kale. Stag Knight. You don't need Stag Knight. Duke, the Purist, is actually better because this is a green affinity. And with Duke, you don't need the Awakening. Trust me, with the Awakening, he's barely surviving because the waves and the boss can crit here. And this guy is kind of the thing that keeps the team alive. So there is... I think you could use Rector Draft, but Rector is red affinity, so she's gonna get critted left and right. So if you have Old Hermit, just build him tanky. His A1 does some HP burn. His A2 has increased attack, and I think and a filter meter similar to Arbiter, but without the heal and less turn meter. And his A3 is revive to random allies with perfect veil. So I built him tanky enough. We're talking about, I think, 80k. 70k HP, 3 point. For the defense, whenever you're positive affinity, I think 2700 defense is enough, but he's 5-star awakening, so that's why I tried to give him as much speed as possible. So let's just go and watch the run. You could solo, but I didn't want to do a solo video because the gear is not obtainable to most of the people, because we're talking about 300 speed on a region gear. So I didn't want to end up doing it and get cancelled by the comments. So make sure the Stag Knight is the fastest, apply decreased defense, and the Royal Guard nukes here. The Royal Guard nuke didn't do that much. You could actually replace Royal Guard with Allure. I think Allure hits technically harder on the waves. It depends on which one you have higher awakening. So if you have higher awakening on Allure, you could try Allure. Because I was trying to see which epic nukers for... You could also do Skull Crown as well. So I just used Royal Guard because Royal Guard is the best one for the boss with the enemy max HP hit. And my Royal Guard is built in Merciless and Reflex. So technically, we're supposed to get a nuke every 2 turns from Royal Guard. We will see. So Dark Kale is actually one of the only few epics you would use late game. Because his A3 applies poison 3 times, his A1 is triple hitter, activate poison, his A2 AUE decrease attack, so he's one of the best epics. I was lucky enough to pull a 6-star soul for him. So the thing sometimes people forget is that in Dungeon Hard, the higher the awakening, the less damage you take. Not because you have more stats, no, that's how the game mechanic work. If you have 6-star awakening, you're gonna take 25% less damage mitigation, which is actually insane. I don't know, it's supposed to be the opposite. If you're not awakening, you need to find a way, because once you're higher awakening, by default, by gaining stats, you're gonna take less damage, and then on top of that, you have 25% less damage. I think it's this one. Decrease the damage inflicted by the boss for each... Okay, let's read it. Yeah, this one. Decrease the damage inflicted by the boss for each awakening level. So for 1 and 2, you get 2.5%. Okay? 3 to 6, you get 5%. And when you are 6 star, you get 25%. Increase the damage received by the boss for each awakening level on the... So the boss also take damage by the higher awakening. The boss apply less damage. every like by your awakening, like you would level. Like if you're 5-star, the boss will apply 25% less damage, and if you are 6-star, the boss will take 50% more damage. So let's keep the running going. And you see like Mr. Old Jurg Hermit, or whatever his name is, keeping the boss, everyone alive. So I built him in Regen gear. So here, you might see them dying here and there, but he will be able to pick them up. Yeah, he's still alive. What you care about is Venom Mage, because my Venom Mage is built in Regen. So technically, I don't mind if everyone else die, as long as Venom Mage is alive. So that's why he's built in Regen gear. Regen gear does help a lot, and you can see him. He's going to be full HP. He doesn't. My Venom Mage does not have a good Regen gear, by the way. It's actually my 4th best Regen gear. So yeah, that was the run, and now let's go and take a look at the builds recently used first. So my Venom Mage, like, look at this. This is a bad piece. Okay, this is an accuracy. My Venom Mage is 400 accuracy. You only need, I think, let me double check. So for stage 9, Dagenhard, if you go to Hell Hades stage tool, we only need 330 accuracy. I have 400. No, I have way more than 400 because I have the area bonuses. I have 500. So technically, I can just replace those 1, 2, 3 and have a much better gear. But I didn't want to re-gear Venom Mage because my Venom Mage is geared for Centranos Amius specifically. And yeah, if you don't need that, just 330 with the bonuses. So that's all you need. My Royal Guard is, yeah, this one isn't even maxed out. Merciless plus Reflex just to spam A2. I have Earth A3 off against the boss. Stag Knight literally on whatever sets I have him in broken pieces, but he's around 300 speed because I use him in Fire Knight hard. Mr. Darkale, Relentless, and 2 pieces of Immortal. I usually have this one as a crit rated glove just to make him do more damage, but to be honest, all I care is applying this, and as long as he's alive, that's all I care about. The old Hermit Jorg, the guy who's keeping everyone alive, he is very fast and his gear is not maxed out, so we have those two. Like here, I could definitely get 21% more HP and 20% more defense, but I didn't max it out just to keep the gear relevant. Lots of speed from the boot, which is actually a very bad boot. Look at this. We don't have any HP or it's not a glyph, and we have 3 bad rolls here. The banner is a great one though. The banner is my best banner for the barbarians. He's not barbarian, for the orcs, sorry. Now, can you solo? Yes, you can. But to be honest, if you have the gear for the solo, you wouldn't be watching the video. That's all I say. You could literally solo with a +4 Venom Mage in your best Regen Immortal or Regen Defiant gear. Venom Mage can 100% do it. But again, if you have the gear to solo, you wouldn't be watching this video. I tried my gear to solo, and I was barely able to solo stage 5 because the problem with Venom Mage is that this is only applying 2 poisons. It's not for like Corvus and those champions. You know what? Let me go build Venom Mage and be right back. So yeah, if we're talking about soloing stage 5, this is stage 5. So the boss is at 125 speed, so make sure you are above 250 speed, and you need 270 accuracy. So plus 370 resistance. So once you have those, but you kinda need stuff for the speed. So I recommend if you have impulse. Yeah, if you have impulse. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, this is before the glyphs. So this is what we're looking for: 80k HP to 251 speed. Resistance isn't there technically. Accuracy is much than what we need. So yeah, so this is the gear we're talking about. So if you have this gear, I think you wouldn't be watching this video. But yeah, you could try doing stage 5 to be honest, but I think like try to re-gear for stage 9 just to finish this tournament faster, and then you can start farming the 3x speed with an actual legendary team. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and I think my Venom Mage is not masteries. Like all the masteries aren't done yet. This one does help a lot whenever you're doing solo content, so if you have it, that's another thing you need to do. This one, I don't think it does matter because the Venom Mage is A1, just apply the poison, right? But the cool thing about Venomage is that whenever there is heal reduction on the boss will inflict 15% less damage. Okay, so yeah, something to mention, if you have 5-star, that's another milestone. I don't know why I have this one. I think I have this. Oh, I have this one for Amius. Please, but oh, this one used to be. Oh my, they changed it. They changed it. Oh my. Increase the damage based off the. I think we just give it. Increase the damage inflicted by this champion by 2% for every debuff they place. Yeah, I think you just do this one. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and see you in the next one. Peace.